is a Ford Ecosport 2016/2017 change oil tutorial. Underneath it, we have to locate the drain plug, which is located beneath the engine. That's it. Let me point it to you. This is the drain plug, and the engine oil filter is way up there. Okay. For the socket wrench, we're going to use this size 13. Right, I managed to loosen the nut. Now we're going to unscrew it by hand, and the oil should be coming out. If it's not, then we're going to loosen the cap, the oil cap above the engine. Right, there you go. Right. Okay, that is already dripping. Now we're going to go on top of the engine to loosen the oil cap. Alright, you can breathe, as well as the dipstick. Alright, so that air will flow in and then oil will be drained. And I'm going to let it drip for about maybe 2 hours until all the oil will be out, so that there will be no need to put engine flush, because as they say, engine flush is dangerous to your engine. Just put oil. Alright, so here I'm just using the chain pipe to unscrew the oil filter. Be sure to know what is the counterclockwise position, so that you can unscrew the oil filter. Okay. Now it is dripping and dripping. Right. Don't worry about the oil getting into this part here. We're just going to wipe that off. Right, now this is the old original Ford Motorcraft oil filter. This is the part number. These are some instructions. Now to tighten torque, it's 12 to 17 Nm, but I'm just going to tighten this. If ever I'm going to replace this, I'm going to use just my hand to tighten it. That's going to be enough. Now I'm going to replace this with a new Bosch oil filter, an aftermarket oil filter. There you go. The model is P7078, and I bought this in Lazada. It's from Animalio Corporation. Yeah, they thank me for buying from them online, and thank you for providing me this one, because I've searched all over in Cebu and maybe I was not I didn't search enough. So here it is. Let's compare it, if this is the one. Lo and behold. Right. Yeah. The Bosch is a bit smaller, I think. Or let us compare it. Oh no, it's just right. Oh no, It fits. And the diameter is just right. It looks smaller, but it's not. Not right. Height difference. Okay. Put it up here. Height difference is just correct. Yeah, that's the Bosch. This is the Motorcraft. This one's heavy. Okay, let's take a look at it. Alright. Okay, this is the one's used. Now for the oil, I'm going to use the GO-TEK fully synthetic 10W40. This is distributed by one of the subsidiaries of the Lushutan corporations under his son Timitan. So this is the famous GO-TEK. I've used GO-TEK fully synthetic on my other diesel car and it works magically. Why? Because it was so smooth when I test ride it for the first time. So here we go. I managed to tighten the new oil filter just by hand. Now that's what you call hand torque. Now we're just going to clean this up. I'm using 3-ply tissue, 2-ply, 3-ply. Okay, so that I just can just throw this. All right. If this one will have an oil drip, we're just going to have to tighten it again by hand. So let's take a look at it. It's been around 30 to 45 minutes and the oil is still dripping. Alright, here we go. We're going to tighten it. Make sure that it's not too tightened. If I have a torque wrench, it would probably just be, you know, also 12 to 17 Nm of torque. So this should do the job. Now we just placed about 3 liters plus, around 3.5 liters of oil, and the oil should be somewhere here on the second level. Here's the first level and second level. So I think this is already okay. Now we're going to have an initial run of the engine so that all of the engine parts will be coated with the new oil, and we're going to measure again the dipstick, and if it's below the second level we're going to add more oil.